Right now at 5:30, an update on a house fire in Toma. Investigators report a cause for the flare-up. And bipartisanship is rare, but Wisconsin lawmakers are coming together to help the state's farmers conserve their land.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 6.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for an early edition of News 8 Now at 6. I'm Ken Kozarowski. And we have an update on last night's house fire in Toma. Fire crews were called to a home on Glendale Avenue shortly after 4:30 yesterday. Fire Chief Tim Adler says all 3 people inside the house got out before firefighters got to the scene and put out the fire. And 27 firefighters were at the house for just over an hour. Investigators found the cause was a fireplace malfunction. Now, the home has fire, smoke, and water damage, but there are no reported injuries. Wisconsin is known as the dairy state, and that's not possible without the thousands of dairy farms. But since 2010, over 1 million acres of farmland have been lost because of construction and development. One state bill hopes to change that. News 8 Now's Dua Israr spoke to the author of that bill and why it has bipartisanship support. Good evening, Dua.
Ken, the Farmland Preservation Program has been around for over 50 years. Now, state legislators want to improve the program by offering farmers more money. Finding common ground in this day and age is rare.
We need to move beyond this partisan politics. There's too much of it, and it's holding back our state from moving forward.
For 2 state legislators, common ground is found on the farm.
My farm was a dairy farmer, all my life until I got elected to this job. I still farm my land.
That's why Republican State Assembly member Lauren Oldenburg authored a bill to improve the Farmland Preservation Program.
Acreage is going down in the state of Wisconsin that use this program, roughly about 24% from 2010 to 2017. So we're trying to get more farmers, more landowners to actually go ahead and use this program.
Under the proposed bill, farmers would receive higher tax credits for following soil and water conservation standards. Farmers would only have to sign a 10-year agreement instead of 15.
Provide incentives for farmers to stay on the land, and instead of losing that crop land, potentially to say residential development is one example.
Democrat and State Senator Brad Pfaff supports the bill.
My parents, as well as my grandparents, they were family farmers, and they were proud to sign up for this program and participate in land and water conservation initiatives.
Pfaff says this is one way to keep farming alive.
We want to encourage the next generation of family farmers to enter into agriculture.
Oldenburg says no matter what side of the aisle someone may be on, farmland is farmland.
Bipartisan because, everyone owns land or everyone farms, no matter their political beliefs.
Now, this is Oldenburg's 3rd attempt at passing this bill. He's hopeful it'll happen this time because of both bipartisan support and various agriculture groups backing it. Ken?
All right, thanks very much, Dua. And if the bill passes, farmers would be seeing those increased tax credits in 2024. Meanwhile, Wisconsin Republicans are introducing a bill that would designate an official state rifle. Mondovi Representative Trig Pronshinsky is one of the authors of the bill. The measure would name the Henry All-Weather 4570 as the official state rifle. The gun's manufacturer, Henry Repeating Arms, is based in Rice Lake. Pronshinsky says the bill is a way to recognize a Wisconsin company and the state's manufacturing sector as well as honoring hunting traditions, and that the move isn't political. Now, state Democrats disagree with the move, citing an increase in homicides where guns are the weapon of choice. Time to switch it up and talk some gloomy weather outside with Chief Meteorologist Bill Grahl.
Yeah, not the nicest of days by any stretch. Boy, gray, cloudy, wet, but the reason it's been wet for the most part. Temperatures well above freezing. In fact, some of these kind of deceiving. They were set just after midnight, 48 in La Crosse and Winona, but temperatures have remained in the 40s through the better part of the day. So that's why we've seen periodic rain showers, just some very light rain or drizzle in downtown La Crosse right now. The steadiest rain currently in southern portions of the viewing area, especially Winneshiek, Allamakee, Crawford, Richland, Vernon counties. A couple pockets of moderate rain where you see those batches of yellow. Some light snow showers up towards the Twin Cities, a couple pockets of moderate snow snow where you see those darker blues, but note the lack of precipitation kind of to the left of that 90 symbol, left of La Crosse, and that's why even though we're going to see a change over to snow showers, I don't think it's going to last terribly long overnight, and that's going to minimize snow accumulation potential for most areas. 39 in Eau Claire, still 43 in La Crosse, 40 in Viroqua. But look at to the west, upper 20s to low 30s in places like Mankato, the Twin Cities, and Rochester. So, boy, temperature is going to be plummeting overnight into the upper teens to around 20 degrees on blustery northwest winds, 15 to 30, gusting to 40. And again, those rain showers will change over to snow showers. But snow accumulations will be minimal, but keep an eye on those roads. Even just the wet roads could ice up in spots for the overnight and even for that Friday morning commute as well. We'll talk more about the effects of the overnight and tomorrow with my 8-day forecast in just a few minutes.
Sounds like a plan. Thanks, Bill. Okay. Back on the news side of things, 3 teens charged with terroristic threats appeared in court virtually today as a judge set their bonds. Hunter Gundlach, Alex Pataska, and Brady Hove were arrested yesterday after police say they drove by Blessed Sacrament Elementary School and yelled threats toward kids. A $5,000 cash bond was set for Gundlach, $2,500 cash bond for Pataska, and a $5,000 signature bond for Hove. La Crosse County's District Attorney Tim Grenke says threats made towards schools have to be taken seriously.
A lot of people think that this is a prank or might be funny or just goofing around, but just like with a bomb threat, it scares people, it scares kids in school, it scares parents, the community, law enforcement, and EMS have to, go into panic mode and, devote resources, which takes away from other things. So it's nothing to be fooling around with.
And Grenke says when agencies have to respond to threats like those, it costs money to the community, especially at a time when school shootings are prevalent. A man charged with attempted second-degree sexual assault of a child pleaded not guilty today. Jeremiah Midstocki appeared in front of a La Crosse judge today. He is also charged with using a computer to facilitate a child sex crime and drug possession. According to police, he was caught trying to meet up with a teen who was actually an investigator doing undercover work on the Telegram messaging app. He is still in jail with a $10,000 cash bond. A man charged after allegedly shooting his gun in a La Crosse neighborhood was also in court today. Luke Springer appeared virtually. He stood mute and a not guilty plea was entered on his behalf. According to police, Springer fired a gun on Christmas Day after someone in the neighborhood confronted him about his erratic driving. He is charged with felony second-degree recklessly endangering safety, operating a firearm while intoxicated, resisting an officer, and disorderly conduct. According to court records, Springer lives in Texas. The Red Cross is hoping to avoid a spring blood shortage. They are offering a $10 Visa gift card to all donors this month. Plus, every blood and platelet donor is entered for a chance to win a $3,000 Visa gift card. There will be 5 winners. The Red Cross has lots of opportunities at blood drives all over western Wisconsin. You can book a donation appointment at redcrossblood.org or on the Red Cross's Blood Donor app. Still ahead, a weekend event free of charge for families. The Family Fun Expo is coming back for the first time in 4 years, and everyone is welcome.
What fireplace have you always envisioned in your home? Let La Crosse Fireplace Company turn your empty space into something beautiful. We'll design more than just your heat and glow fireplace. We'll help you pick out the perfect stone, mantle, and hearth, making your heat and glow fireplace the vision you've always dreamed of. Isn't it time you've got the space you've always wanted? Visit our showroom or call La Crosse Fireplace Company to get started. La Crosse Fireplace Company, because your place is by the fire.
The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline is here and ready to help. Anyone in Wisconsin can call, text, or chat to get connected to a trained 988 counselor. Trained counselors are here to support anyone experiencing a suicidal, mental health, or substance use crisis. You can also contact 988 if you're concerned about someone. 988 is confidential and free to all Wisconsin residents. 988 24/7. Call, text, chat. Here to support you.
For 47 years, they've brought you the finest street machines, motorcycles, street rods, race cars, trucks, antiques, and classics in the Midwest. God's Country Racing Association's annual Custom Auto Show is coming to the main arena of the La Crosse Center March 17th through the 19th. Day passes and weekend passes are available at the door. God's Country Racing Association's 47th annual Custom Auto Show is sponsored in part by Curtis Printing Company, Premier Powder Coating, Auto Value, Big Boar Barbecue, and Holman Custom and Collision.
The Flex Steel Factory Authorized Sale. It's happening now at Drury's in Fountain. It's easier than ever to save more than ever when you choose your Flex Steel furniture at Drury's. You'll find exciting designs, stunning fabrics, and the best prices of the year right now at Drury's in Fountain. Sofas, sectionals, recliners, even luxurious leather. The possibilities are endless. Plus, there's even 12-month interest-free financing on all Flex Steel furniture, unlimited choices, special financing, and the best prices of the year. Now at Drury's in Fountain.
For the first time in 4 years, the Family Fun Expo is coming back, and it's free for everyone. The expo held at the Omni Center will feature live performances, bounce houses, games, and giveaways. Onalaska Animal Hospital is sponsoring admission for everyone. The owner and head vet at the hospital says covering the cost is their way of giving back to a community that's welcomed them.
Offering free admission means that families of all, backgrounds can attend, for a day of fun and entertainment, as well as, creating diversity and inclusiveness.
And along with providing a day of fun for families, organizers of the expo hope everyone who comes can also help give back to the community.
We're also asking folks to, if they can, to bring diaper donations, and those donations will build our diaper bank at the Parenting Place.
The Parenting Place will also be accepting cash donations at the expo. Doors open at the Omni Center at 11 a.m. Sunday. We'll have a link to more info on news8000.com. And getting your kids tuckered out from a day of fun might be even more important than we thought. A new study shows that a key to keeping kids healthy and performing well in school is making sure they're getting enough sleep. Researchers looked at 100 kids in New Zealand to figure out just how much sleep they need. And scientists used the time each child normally went to bed as a reference, then had them go to sleep an hour earlier and an hour later. Kids going to bed an hour later woke up an average of 18 minutes later. That means 39 minutes is the most amount of sleep they can lose from however long they usually sleep without having to make up for it. After the break, an update on the roof collapse at a Minnesota mall. Crews are back at it, trying to remove those piles of heavy snow.
And I'm Chief Meteorologist Bill Grom. Most of the winter weather alerts are to the north and west of our viewing area, but we're still going to see a changeover to snow showers across our area tonight. I'll discuss impacts with my 8-day forecast up next.
Penny,
Yes, Sheldon.
are you familiar with the workings of an internal combustion engine?
No, Sheldon.
There's a problem with your check engine light.
No, it's working just fine.
According to the owner's manual, when your check engine light is illuminated, you should take your car to Sleepy Hollow immediately.
Your home of GM certified parts and service. Sleepy Hollow, your tri-state dealer. We can say that now. Viroqua, Caledonia, and now Cresco, Iowa.
Welcome to Wesco. Welcome to huge selection and savings. Help us celebrate our anniversary with big savings. The more you buy, the more you save. Buy one item, save 10%. Buy 2 items, save 15%. Buy 3 or more items, save 20%. The sale is good in all departments, even carpeting. The more you buy, the more you save sale. This month only at Wesco and Sparta, where white glove delivery and setup is always free. Tell them Peyton sent you.
Meet a doctor who connects all the dots.
Oftentimes, people with low back pain, knee pain, or hip pain don't even recognize that it's actually coming from their feet.
Their feet? For real?
Absolutely, 100%. It can have a domino effect because their foot and their ankle aren't supported properly. Their whole body is out of whack.
Getting back into whack? Good Feet arch supports could help.
Keeping your body in good alignment, that can go a long way.
Come in for your free fitting at the Good Feet store.
It's contagious, the environment, that you want to be a part of it. And we are all motivated in different ways and make a pretty good chunk of money here too. Come check it out. I mean, our facilities and our amenities that we have are awesome. Gets me passionate again, I guess, about what I'm doing.
Phillips is hiring fence, deck, landscape leaders, and techs. Love what you do. Go to phillipsoutdoorservices.com for more information and to apply.
Well, we'll get to weather in just a bit, but in the meantime, a mall in Duluth is still closed after part of its roof caved in on Tuesday. Heavy snow caused the collapse at Miller Hill Mall. It happened before the mall was open and no workers at the mall were injured. Now crews are back on the roof trying to remove more snow, and experts are testing to make sure the building is structurally sound before allowing the building to reopen. All right, now let's talk some weather with
you made me nervous. I had to run into place here.
Right? Yeah. What do you got for us on this gloomy Thursday?
Well, not a great forecast. A good day to stay inside and watch basketball with that tournament fully underway now. A couple of big upsets already as well, as you sports fans know. It is dreary outside. We've got cloudy skies, light rain and drizzle in the La Crosse area. Not a big temperature swing on across the board. 48 was the high. That was just after midnight. 43 the low. So that's why we've seen all rain here in La Crosse as expected. 46 and 26 the averages. Another record high in 2012. Look at that, almost 80 degrees and just over a quarter inch of rain out at the La Crosse airport. So our soggy start to 2023 continues. 43 at the airport, 42 here at the station. The Mississippi is starting to rise back close to 5 feet, and that trend is likely to continue as the rain falls and we start to gradually melt that snowpack across the region. 36 with light rain in Eau Claire. And again, notice the wet streets as temperatures fall below freezing, which it's already getting close to in Eau Claire. Watch for some slick spots. Not only this evening, but overnight and even for that Friday morning commute as well. Very well-defined cold front with 50s and 60s ahead of it, 20s and 30s behind it. Now we're still in the low 40s in La Crosse, but already freezing in Rochester, close to that in Preston, 29 over in Mankato. Also notice the winds really picking up behind that front, already gusting close to 40 miles per hour or above over towards Rochester, the Twin Cities, and Mason City. So that's dropping wind chills into the teens and 20s. Feels like 39 currently in the Crosse. But look at wind gust tracker overnight. Winds gusting 30 to 40 miles per hour overnight and into tomorrow morning. And even through the day on Friday, I still think 30 to 35 mile per hour wind gusts, maybe 40 miles per hour in those traditional windier spots, open areas and on the ridge tops, not out of the question. So in turn, that's going to cause wind chills abnormally cold for this late in the season, either side of zero by tomorrow morning. So keep that in mind as you head out to work or send the little ones out to school. And even into tomorrow evening and Saturday morning, more of the same. Wind chills in the single digits above and below zero. So a couple of really cold nights in store and blustery nights as well. All right, a little tour on the radar. Moderate rain showers where you see these pockets of yellow, Winneshiek, Allamakee, Crawford, Richland, Vernon counties. Just some light rain or drizzle around the La Crosse area and up towards Eau Claire. Snow showers up towards the Twin Cities, but that's where the colder air resides. But notice the lack of precipitation. Now I do think that'll fill in a little bit as that front and area of low pressure tracks through, but it's not going to last all that long, and that should keep snowfall accumulations to a minimum. In fact, rain tracker showing maybe another 1/10 of an inch of liquid in La Crosse, a little bit more to the east. Snow tracker, though, maybe a coating to an inch at most from most areas, maybe upwards of an inch on some of the higher terrain if we can get some more persistent snow showers. And Sky Tracker will show, again, some snow showers quickly move through. In fact, by midnight, most of them east of La Crosse and probably out of our viewing area by about 3 o'clock in the morning. And then heading into our Friday, main story, those blustery northwest winds, kind of a mix of clouds and sun, maybe some wraparound flurries or isolated snow showers tomorrow night and into Saturday. But again, the main story the next 48 hours or so will be the unseasonably cold conditions. So for tonight, 20, windy and colder with rain changing to snow showers. Keep an eye on those roads overnight and for the Friday morning commute. St. Patty's Day, my goodness, a high of only 27. That's more typical of an overnight low this time of year with a mix of clouds and sun. Flurries and still cold on Saturday. A high of 25, not quite as cold Sunday, 39. And then astronomical spring starts Monday with highs in the 40s next week. Small chance of showers on Tuesday. A little bit better chance for some rain showers Wednesday and Thursday of next week.
All right. Thanks very much, Bill. Coming up next in sports, it is tournament time for the West Salem boys basketball team. They are back in Madison for state for the second straight season and looking impressive in the semis. Rob and Kate are next.
Visit the Early Bird Home Show going on now at the Ford Store Home Improvements. Lowest prices of the year on your 2023 project. Windows, bathrooms, and more.
Where's the best place for local fresh quality meat? The Holman Locker and Meat Market, of course. Now's the time to order your whole or half double smoked ham, prime rib, or smoked salmon for Easter. Don't forget the wine and cheese. Holman Locker and Meat Market, and much, much more.
Asher Lasting Exteriors has been committed to craftsmanship, innovation, and outstanding customer service as Western Wisconsin's premier window and door replacement experts. Our superior quality, energy-saving windows and doors from trusted brands like Renewal by Andersen and Provia are skillfully installed by certified technicians and are backed by some of the strongest transferable warranties available. Experience window and door replacement at its finest with Renewal by Andersen and Asher Lasting Exteriors. Visit goasher.com today.
At Batteries Plus, we power family road trips. We power bedtime stories. We power our local hospitals. We power connections with friends. We do more than replace batteries and fix phones and tablets. We help our neighbors power their lives. How powerful is that? Need a phone fixed? We got it. Get powered in-store, curbside, and at batteriesplus.com.
Searching for gold at the end of the rainbow? Well, you can find it here at the King Furniture St. Patrick's Day sale, where now through Sunday, you're gonna save some green. Get Shamrock with savings up to 60% off, plus 0% free financing, recliners, sofas, sectionals, and more. It's all here and it's all in stock and ready to be delivered. Let the shenanigans begin at the King Furniture St. Patrick's Day sale. Don't miss it.
Where's the best place for local fresh quality meat? The Holman Locker and Meat Market, of course. Now's the time to order your whole or half double smoked ham, prime rib, or smoked salmon for Easter. Don't forget the wine and cheese. Holman Locker and Meat Market, and much, much more.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports.
For the Wisconsin boys basketball teams, the best of the best, meeting in Madison over the next few days with the goal of bringing home a gold ball. Arcade Overton is live at the Kohl Center. The top seed in Division III was in action earlier today. Cade, break it down for us.
Yeah, Rob, basketball is in the air here in Madison. You can feel it everywhere for the boys state basketball tournament. And for the West Salem Panthers, it's all about sealing the deal. They were here last year and fell just short of that gold ball, but they're back. They've been one of the best, the most dominant teams in the state in Division III, and today was no different. Division III boys semifinal, the Panthers are taking on the Milwaukee Academy of Science Novas. First half action in West Salem came out firing. Brennan Kennedy unloading just seconds into the game and gets it to fall. Then just seconds later, it's Tamarian Henderson in the corner. Money. West Salem starts the game on an 8-0 run. And then check out the defense. Mass in transition, but Peter Latos out of nowhere, chase down block. West Salem would go into the half up 16. Second half now, and the Panthers keeping the pressure on. Henderson driving, pull-up jumper. That's good, plus the foul. West Salem up big. Then it's Henderson again driving, fighting through contact and scoring. He'd finish with 25 points as the Panthers win big 93-65. They're back in the state finals, and this team has been waiting a whole year for this moment.
I would say defense, our defensive presence is a lot better than what it was last year. We came out with a good mentality as well.
And just being comfortable with the ball. We saw a lot of pressure last year, and I've seen a lot of pressure this year, and just staying composed.
Yeah. West Salem, they have the chance to go for that gold ball on Saturday as they take on Brilliant. This team, they're just more focused than last year. They're more determined than last year. We'll see if they can get it done on Saturday. Tonight, we've got the Division IV game between Whitehall and Luther. That should be a fun one. But until then, Rob, we're going to send it back to you.
All right, but can't wait for tonight. I also can't wait for this one. Tonight, D4, two of our area squads going head-to-head. The winner goes loser heads home. It'll be Onalaska Luther taking on the boys from Whitehall. For the Knights, this is their second trip in 3 years. The only two losses Luther has this year came against those Panthers. As for the Norse, their first state tournament appearance since 1986, the year I was born, 37 years ago. We'll see if they can make it most of it later on tonight. On the Minnesota side, the Spring Grove boys basketball team at the Mayo Civic Center in Rochester for the Section 1A championship. Lions have been rolling all season long, just one loss on the year. They're looking to punch their ticket tonight to the state championship. We'll see if they can do it. Those highlights coming up later on in tonight's show. What a time.
Yeah.
It's almost coming to an end, but we're still focused. We're still ready to rock. The Panthers, that might have been the best game they've played all season.
I think so. I mean, incredible what they've been able to put together. And remember, only I think one senior lost from last year's team. So all of them know this emotion and what it's like to play in Madison, but they're coming out looking darn good.
They are. 96 was the record for Division III. They almost got it. Our photographer, Greg, jinxed it. He texted me when they had 93. He's like, they're going to break the record. They didn't score after that, but still an impressive game, probably the best game they've played. They got to be even better on Saturday if they want to get past Brillion. Brillion, that was a good game too.
It was, yeah, right up until the last few minutes, back and forth.
Yep, but tonight, Luther, Whitehall, two of our area squads going up against each other. It's going to be awesome. The Knights have been on a roll all season long. Whitehall, first appearance in 37 years. We'll see if they can get it done.
Great nightcap, I should say.
Can't wait.
Thanks, Rob.
You got it.
And we will be right back.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
I won't write your will.
I don't write contracts. I won't handle your divorce.
I do know a few things about personal injury law.
All I do is help injured people get the compensation they deserve.
At Bygoff and Rohde, that's how we get results.
Menards is here to help keep your home protected. For more than 150 years, Myers has been the brand to trust for water disposal pumps. This Myers half-horsepower sump pump is designed to prevent water damage, which can cost thousands of dollars in repairs. It pumps up to 4,500 gallons of water per hour. Pick it up for only $144.97 after rebate. Hurry into a store near you and get 11% off all Myers products now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Team, you earned this moment. This was not our finest moment. Now let's go to McDonald's. Yeah!
There's a deal for every celebration at McDonald's. Enjoy 20-piece chicken McNuggets for just $6.
Fresh out of Papa Murphy's kitchen, the limited time double bacon cheddar pizza.
Actually, it's fresh out of my oven.
Dad, it's just an expression.
Nacho cheddar cheese sauce, crispy bacon, Canadian bacon? Now that is an expression.
Change the way you pizza.
I've practiced personal injury law for 4 years.
For 20 years.
For 32 years.
All I do every day
is help injured people get the compensation that they deserve.
At Bygoff and Rohde, that's how we get results.
Let's go on a little radar tour. We've got more precipitation moving in from the south and west. Showers, even pockets of moderate rain down to the south, and snow showers off to the west. Eventually, these rain showers will change over to snow showers. They're not going to last too long, though, so I think most spots will be lucky to see a coating to maybe an inch of snow. But watch those roads with temperatures dropping well below freezing overnight tonight and into our Friday morning commute.
All right, thanks a lot, Bill. Thanks for joining us. Enjoy NCAA tournament action. We'll see you late tonight.